What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Tricky here with another video. We're actually about to get into our second reaction video from all the content that was dropped from a bunch of creators that went to Community Day. This next video is also by Brotha Jones. I did his gameplay video before. Now we're going to do his builder video. He's going to show us some stuff in the builder. It's not even that long. It's kind of short, so this should be kind of short. But we're going to see what he has to say about the builder, and I give my insight on it as well. All right here. Y'all go subscribe to Brotha Jones as well as myself. Please get the likes up. Please get the subscribers up. We're trying to get to 500. We're really close. We're at like 422 as I make this video. I appreciate all the love so far. Just keep it moving. All right, let's get into the video.
DSG presents your favorite classic fleece, the All-Star.
In this video, I'm going to break down the builder for you as simple as possible to make it real easy for you. I'm not going to make this 45 minutes or 50 or an hour long. I'm going to try to make it real simplified so everybody can understand. All right, so first things first, shout out to 2K for allowing me to fly the community to get to test out the builder to begin with. In the background, you're just seeing background footage of the templates that you will be able to pick. So one of the main things I want to say is the builder is very similar to how it is last year. When I say that, it may look a little different, but the stats are very identical, almost to the point where you could copy and paste certain builds. Now, I will say the main difference I saw was the point guards. The guards are a little bit different, a little harder to make because speed with ball moves with speed. As you're seeing right here, speed with ball actually moves with speed. So as you get faster with the ball hand, speed goes up, which takes away your points. So it makes it harder to make a super try-hard little guard. I mean, it's still possible, but majority of builds you probably gonna see that are like really overpowered. It's probably like 6'6" and up. That's what's really gonna be. You can still get it off. I still got it off, but if you want a high speed with ball, it ain't gonna stretch your stats as well as it did last year. You go 94 speed with ball, you're gonna have 94 speed, which is you're fast. But you know, speed and speed of ball is going to take off more than how it doesn't move with the bigger builds like 6'6" and all them. It don't really move the same. So that's one of the biggest differences. So let's just start off from scratch. You make your build the same way. All right. This is how you do it. You put your height, weight, position, and all that. You can go all the way up to 7'4" as a center, 6'10" as a small forward. Everything's the same except center. They just gave a center a extra height. Every other height cap is exactly the same. You also can choose your body type early, okay? As you know from the course, so I'm just going to break it down. I'm going to simplify this. You change that. Also, wingspans are shorter. Wingspans are all shorter. They're not as long as they used to be. All your wingspans will be shorter than what they were last year by a couple inches. They're a couple inches shorter, okay? That's something that just is what it is. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Then you're going to get to this screen right here. This is the builder screen, okay? And then here is where you just allocate your stats on how you want it, okay? And you can pull up, push triangle or Y, and you can have the badges thing pull up. It makes it easier. When you have this little thing down here, it makes it easier to do it, okay? Yeah. And you just upgrade, and it tells you the requirements. Very simple. The very simple UI. It was complex at first. I didn't understand because I was like, bro, what is this? But eventually I got it because it's like, oh, okay. It's very simple, and it seems more difficult than it is. You push triangle Y, get that thing to pop up this menu, hover over badges, and then you can do it by badge. That's what I recommend. It's probably the easiest way. Just do it by badges. You can do it by takeover, and you can also build by badges. So here, right here, if you want to build it by a badge, all you have to do is hover over the badge you want, and it'll like put a pin on it on exactly where it has to be. Exactly where it has to be. It'll be a pin. So it'll tell you, you have to keep this here, these stats here, in order to get that badge. That's helpful if you're making a build that you must have a certain badge, or you cannot allow it to not have that badge. It allows you to accidentally, you know, if you move something, to not accidentally do it, and it'll even warn you too. So that's one of the main things you must do in the builder. It just helps you out a lot. It helps you out a lot. It helps you stay on your P's and Q's with it. It helps you stay on your P's and Q's with it. Now, you also can check your takeovers the same way. While you upgrade, you can look at all the takeovers, up and down, and all that. So it makes it even more simple. I'm just simplifying this for you. I'm not finna complicate this. Like I said in the beginning of the video, stat-wise,
any different from
the joint almost identical. As far as like you can literally put your 25 build in there and it's similar. The only difference is guards are a little different. And you make, different stuff. 7-4s can get 89 3-pointer. Okay. 7-4s can get 89 3. They can shoot lights out at 7-4. Yes, you can make a 7-4 stretch and go crazy. I have a
7-4 with an 89 3 ball. It's already supposed to be easy to shoot.
Video coming out on this very soon. Okay. Yes, you can make that is crazy. That is crazy. That's another crazy addition to the game. You can shoot higher threes on the heights, which is good, good, and you have no RNG shooting. So this will be real interesting. You might see your 7-3 stretches come back, which I have a video dropping on 7-4 soon. All right, soon. But once you finish putting your stats on, you're going to have a 99 thing pop up. You see the top is blinking, bleep, 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 bleep. 99. All right, now you're done. So if you're unsatisfied with your build, just like last year and all the other 2Ks, you just tweak it around until you get it. You tweak it around until you get exactly what you want. Like I said, I'm simplifying this very simple. It's simple. It's not that hard. It's not that hard because it's easy builder. I'm explaining something. It's an easy builder because it's kind of like what last year. The main difference is going to be is how the gameplay is played. What badges matter more than others? Do you need silver limitless or is bronze cool? Do you need Hall of Fame to really get the difference? That is going to be the difference. It's not the builder itself. It's whatever the gameplay meta is. Whatever the gameplay meta is. The 6-8s are running roll, which 6-8s are nice too. Not showing no 6. I showed a 6-8, but I didn't show a good 6-8. My good 6-8's coming later. The 6-8s are nice, right? If they're the meta, then you're going to start making builds allocated specifically for 6-8, but it ain't that much different than last year. I tested my own builds out from last year, put it in here, and it were the identical. Maybe one or two things are off. Need a little bit less free throw or something. And one of the minimum stats was like off. Other than that, the baseline stats were the same. So remember that when you get the game, okay? Remember that. It's not that hard. Now, once you finish your build, you're going to get this menu pop up. This is one of my builds I'm not going to make videos on, so I'm going to just show you. Now, here go builds right here. This is after you're done. You're going to get names. Now, it's going to tell you your top attributes, your go-to badges, and it's going to give you your strength, and it's going to give you your weaknesses, all right? Now, let me include something. It's a lot of new builds in this game, all right? They said they got like 4,000 new names. So your build is rare now, but we're going to find out what actually is rare because we all making the same build based on YouTube videos. Then you're going to all see gritty, like let's say gritty wing runner is the new meta, right? You ain't going to see nothing but gritty wing runners, okay? You ain't going to see all the other stuff. Now, I got a lot of crazy names. But I believe this helps you out because it lets you know your strength and weakness of your build. You know exactly what you're going in with now. You're like, oh, my build is strong here
I like that.
and it's weak there. Now, the number one question that I'm going to ask, is there a way to make builds with no weaknesses? Yes, I made one. I'm posting it today. My lockdown, I made a lockdown with no weaknesses. Okay? It's coming out today. It's possible you're going to see a lot of YouTubers have builds with no weaknesses. Because that's probably the whole point of what they were trying to do. You can make builds with no weaknesses. It is very easy. It's not that hard to do, bro. All you do is just make a balanced build. It's not that. It ain't that hard. Just make sure whatever weakness it says, go touch on it, and then you'll get no weaknesses. That's how. It's not that hard. I know they're gonna make. Everybody gonna hype it up. I got a build with no. I made a bunch of builds with no weaknesses. At the end, I'm like, oh, it ain't that rare. It ain't that rare to get no weaknesses. I thought it was, but it ain't that rare. But it is simple. It's simple. So this is the most simple breakdown in about 8 minutes that you need. You don't need. Also, if you wonder about bad specialization, it wasn't in the builder. Apparently, that's something that happens after you make a build and take it apart or something. That's apparently because it wasn't here. It wasn't in the builder. So I know somebody gonna ask about bad specialization. Pin mark this exact point when I mention it. It wasn't in the builder. It wasn't in the builder. It must be something that happens after the build. So that's why I didn't really talk about it in this video because it wasn't nothing that we even were able to do. I walked you through it. If you enjoy the simplicity and getting straight to it, make sure you leave a like and sub. Comment what build you thinking about making day one. You gotta watch.
Builder's gonna be mad easy, y'all. It's the same as last year. You could just see a little bit more, and it's more direct. They just moved where like I could follow which batches I need on an old builder. I don't think it was that difficult to figure out what you needed to hit for the badges. You just brought them up on the right side of the screen. I don't think it was difficult, but I guess they made it easier to view. And then I like the breakdown of the top attributes, the weaknesses, and the go-to badges. I like all that. I like that you can customize based off of characters already in the game. That's pretty dope. So yeah, it looks like a dope builder, man. Look like a dope builder. It's just figuring out the meta. You might want to not want to like drop mad money at the start. You might want to wait, see what comes better, like tall point guards again or small point guard, tall stretches or small stretches, or like that 6'9", 6'10" center instead of the 7 foot whatever center. Like you won't have to wait for that stuff. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping by, watching the video. Remember to like, follow, subscribe on all my socials. They'll be down in the description below. Please go follow Brotha Jones. I'll put a link to this video as well. Go like it up. He did a good job of breaking down the info for us. All right, I appreciate y'all. I'm out.